All right, we just started.
Okay, Resident Evil Village gets its PC demo in spring.
Cool.
Can't wait to see what that looks like.
We'll watch you play it.
And then you can watch me for the actual gameplay. Make it even more stupid.
It already is stupid.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Dennis, that footage better be out before 8, by the way.
What footage?
Resident Evil 7 better be out before 8.
Before 8? Oh, the game. I thought you were talking about tonight. I'm like, I haven't edited that today.
No,
I was editing another video all day.
Just raw footage. Every pause and every break we ever took.
He wants me to upload the last video as just the 5 hours of footage as just one video. So because you made a joke about it, Kevin.
I recorded that months ago. Come on.
It's not how the algorithm works. How do you think I feel? I'm not in half of what goes on.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's all from like 4 months ago. Well, he's talking about the stuff that he did months ago.
The difference, no, this is a series we already started, and he just stopped uploading. That's different.
Oh, what have you been missing? Like intervals?
He didn't upload Resident Evil 7 for like a good month or two.
Shame on you.
Well, the reason was because we were gonna we knew we were. Yeah, the raisin.
The raisin was?
The raisin was because we were gonna we knew it was gonna be transferred to the Plus channel, but it was a matter of huh?
We already started on the regular channel. Just finish it there.
No, because it was too long. That was the thing. It was December 1st. I mean, not December 1st. January 1st, we were transitioning to the new idea of stuff transferring, but because the Resident or what games were those? Because Outlast and Amnesia only had like 2 videos left. We were like, oh, we'll just wait and we'll post those. And I was supposed to start posting your stuff on the Plus channel in December, but the Plus channel never was made because things got in the way because it was the holiday season. But no, I mean, I think it'd be funny just to release the whole thing. People do it. It's not going to do bad. It's not going to do good. I'm surprised with the video that came out this week, the medium one. Like it's already at like it got like 10 within the first hour, and I'm just like, excuse me. I'm like, we were making a joke when I was editing that it's not going to do anything.
I didn't get 10, but okay.
Have you looked at it?
You told me it was doing well. That was like 2 hours after you uploaded, and it had 8.
Yeah, but you also don't see the analytics live. You see the analytics that YouTube kind of does their thing. I see the analytics live, and it was at like 12, right before we started. Because when I looked at my phone, it said 8, but on YouTube, the channel thing, it's at 12.
Definitely still at 8 with 7 hours to go. If it hasn't updated in 7 hours, Dennis, I don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying.
Half your videos say no views for 3 days, and then eventually there's a view that you said, oh, I had a view.
All right, let's not get salty now.
The YouTube algorithm does not work for people that aren't in charge of channels. Like, they don't see their actual analytics. It's stupid. Because, like, there's times where I'll look at a video and be like, wait, that one had views. And then I'll look at it on the actual thing, and I'll be like, oh, it does have views. Oh, thank God. I'm like, that's scary.
The stuff that it marks on the page, on the viewable page, is different from what it marks down in the analytics for the person that's running it.
Yeah. Like, Bio is a stupid example. It has like 20K views on that one What is Bio video. But you look at it on like the actual page, it still says 10K. Or our Among Us OK for Kids video, same situation. It's at like 2.3K, but on YouTube it only says 1.9K. Still, because YouTube's trying to catch back up. YouTube's not great. YouTube's slow. Stupid.
YouTube is very slow.
It is old.
Yeah, it's an old
YouTube
algorithm.
Is getting old.
It's been around forever.
What,
2005?
Almost 15 years now?
Over 15 years.
Oh, yeah. Last year was 15. Dang. Sucks that we should have started when we all were trying to start back in the day. When Andrew was trying to start. When you and I were trying to start, Kevin.
Pulp Fiction.
If I'd got anywhere on YouTube, the last time I thought about getting anywhere on YouTube, I'd be doing something else entirely.
Honestly, if I started back then and got some sort of following, I'd probably be mainly on Twitch by now.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people did, is they switched over to Twitch. You guys are both eating meat at the same time.
I don't.
You got hot dogs?
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag just hungry.
You got hot dogs?
What kind of hot dogs?
Is that a chili
Chili.
dog?
Chili dog.
Yeah, I never had a chili dog.
yes. Dude.
Never put chili on a hot dog.
Sonic the
What?
Hedgehog would be disappointed in you.
I'm so lazy. Like I barely put ketchup on my hot dog sometimes.
Yeah, the people that made the new Sonic animated TV show that's coming out this year or next year are going to be very disappointed in you. That's 22 episodes, and you should definitely watch it. It comes out next year. Not sponsored.
Hashtag
The-
not
On
sponsored.
Netflix.
The more recent one was even good. The Sonic Boom one. Or I forgot what it was actually called. I know the game was Sonic Boom, but that was actually a good one too.
The animated one?
Yeah, the animated Sonic.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like Knuckles is like tall and not like weird. Like
And he's Shakespearean almost because he's like talking
Yeah,
really nicely.
Shakespearean, but he's also stupid.
I think it is Boom. I think it was the Boom show.
I'm sorry. I know the way.
It's Knuckles.
I know the way.
Uganda Knuckles. I missed that was
Okay.
a simpler time. Jason.
Yes. Do
Yeah.
you know the way?
Jason, look up.
I do not know the way.
Do you know the way?
I do not know the way.
The way. Why do you have that? I just looked.
Ask Dennis.
You can
I
you
want
cannot be the
one.
queen if you do not know the way.
We
I didn't buy
Andrew and I when we were playing with our old clan, that was like a thing we did all the time. Or when him like around that time I should say, him and I when Uganda Knuckles was big, him and I would like just
Wakanda
say
Knuckles.
it to each other for hours. And like then I found out about the song and everything.
I knew
and
you were
so,
thinking about the same thing, Jason.
um
My head.
what's in your head?
Wakanda Knuckles. That's what's in my head.
Oh, you just punched that mic. No, but
Thinking about Wakanda real quick, they announced the new Black Panther spinoff show coming to Disney.
Dennis,
yeah. What's up?
you know what you have to do.
I don't want to make any more memes.
He doesn't have the
But-
strength to do it.
But no, you have to take Shadow. You have to take Shadow the Hedgehog and make him the chonk that Uganda Knuckles is. And then make him Wakanda Knuckles. just make him a little Black Panther Wakanda Knuckles.
I've already done enough memes this week. Have you seen the meme,
Has
Jason?
Jason seen it?
Which one?
The weekend at Bernie's one that Andrew made me make?
No,
I-
but that's great.
I thought about it earlier in the day because I was at work, and then I came home. I'm like, I gotta tell you about this. You gotta make this meme. So he did.
Jason, it's gonna be on screen probably right now, but I'm gonna send it to you right now. I just sent it to you on Discord, on your Discord. It's not done well. It's just done. And
No, that's not bad at all. You should have tinted his glasses though.
Kevin and
Wait,
Andrew were there when I was
can-
doing it.
Can someone send that to me in Discord? Don't
I
wanna
got
put it
you.
in my other chat.
Oh God, I got you.
You need
And-
you need to tint his glasses just to finish it off.
I was more shocked at myself for even considering doing it. I was just like, "You're doing this? Are you seriously doing this?" Why are you
I
doing
told him
this?
about this. I don't like the Bernie memes, and I told him to do this.
Why don't you like the Bernie memes? What's wrong with the
Because I
Bernie
scrolled
memes?
across Facebook and Instagram the first day it happened. That's all I saw, was just Bernie. Everything. I wasn't even getting news posts like I normally do.
Yeah, see, it's like the last few weeks I've been Bernie memes and GameStop memes for the whole stock market thing that happened, which is still going on. Which Robinhood sent me an email today, because I guess I was with them at one point, and was like, "We want to just talk to you about what's been going on." And I'm just like, "Hey, yeah, yeah, you guys want to talk about what's going on? Let's talk about what's going on us."
So I just googled Bernie in a chair, and one of the first things that pops up is an article called "The Bernie Sanders Meme Proves That the Internet is Resetting."
Back to a simpler time. Back to simpler memes.
It's 2021. We must
Super meme.
reunite over memes.
How do I get the All Might? Okay. Yeah, no, The memes lately have been very wholesome though. Like I saw one today. I don't know if you shared it, Andrew, or who shared it. It might have been Austin, but someone shared a picture of like it was Leonardo that from TMNT. It said the Millennials, and then it was Master Splinter, and it said GameStop, and then later on it was Master Splinter Old, and it still said GameStop, and Leonardo like pushing him along, carrying him together. I'm just like, that's so wholesome, because like that's what happened like these last few weeks. Is I thought you were going in for a bite of your mic. Gotta be honest. You went behind your mic and went. That's what it looked like. I was like, is he eating his mic? Excuse me. I'm like, hey, finally, good audio.
Shut up, Jason. No response. Okay.
long dramatic pause.
But yeah,
No,
dude, Austin. Are you friends with Austin on Facebook, Andrew?
Like in real life?
No, on Facebook.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. No.
Austin Powers? Yes. You're Austin? Yes.
You're friends with him
Any
on
more
Facebook?
questions? Yes. No. Wait. No.
Okay. Have you? Okay. Well,
I'm
then
friends
you
with
haven't
Kevin.
seen it. Dude, he
What?
is he is beyond angry at GameStop right now, or at Robinhood.
Why?
Like
Oh,
every
because
second.
of what happened.
Yeah, because he's one of those kids that like. I don't want. No, never mind. That's gonna sound harsher than I wanted to. No, but he's like pissed at them about this whole thing of them shutting down their stocks to regular people. He's like that is so against the law and so against this and that, and like literally all these adults and billionaires get away with it, but once people have the power, they get it taken away from them.
So people getting rich, they're like, nah, we can't have this.
Pretty much. Jason, do you know anything about it? The GameStop thing that happened?
No. I know absolutely nothing.
A huge stock problem between like GameStop, AMC, AM Steve.
Steve.
I just thought of a new meme. Just slap the AMC logo on Steve.
Oh my
AM
goodness.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
I don't know much. I know more about the memes than I do what actually happened.
Essentially, these Reddit, like Wall Street Bets Reddit, a bunch of them were like, all right, we're going to like basically essentially take out the market. Like they wanted these hedge funds like to suffer.
Yeah.
So like let's like, and they were like, well, GameStop, like these hedge funds already had a lot of stuff. Like they borrowed stock from people for GameStop or whatever. But so these Redditors are like, well, let's buy a ton and raise it up to $1,000. Think go that high. It went to like 400.
What?
But all these hedge funds basically ended up
Oh,
having to buy these stocks at $400 when they bought them
I
for
had
like three.
people over here.
Okay.
So like
Sorry.
it's essentially, and then they got all mad and like they're like, oh, you can't do that. That's illegal. Like it's not though because you guys do it
All the
It's the
time.
whole thing. Exactly. So that's basically how it went.
Dennis. Yeah, we can go on now.
Well, where do we go on?
We're talking stocks.
Stonks. Real quick, you guys. So the big thing is like,
Stonks.
I
Buy
usually,
low, sell high.
yeah, dude. In high school we did a course because I took a couple finance classes, and I remember taking a course and we had to do a fake stock market in high school, and I was trash. I literally was like I was the loser in the class. I didn't make any money. I was doing horrible. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna invest all the money I have, which was like $10, into Xerox, because at the time Xerox was a blue penny stock, which means it's constantly going up and never really has any drops. My grandfather works for Xerox, so I was like, hey. Anyways, I eventually won. I learned how to break the stock market for myself. I'm never doing stocks.
You want to know where I learned my info for stocks? RuneScape.
I thought about doing stocks, but I don't think I can make that much of a commitment.
I've got a couple of them, but they're all small. They don't bring anything back. I mean, not anything real anyway. That's
when
the
did
big
you
thing.
invest in
is
stocks?
Got I think it's Robinhood. I've got on my phone. Where'd it go?
Yeah, that's the one people.
Good
one
luck.
people hate right now.
Yeah.
I tried to make an account for that, and it's
that-
been like 4
that's-
days, and they still haven't got me back for an application, like approved my application to join it.
That
just-
is
Yeah,
not
no,
on
I
the
got through it all. I got my free stock, and then I checked into a couple other things, and yeah, it's Robinhood wasn't really a platform I wanted to deal with after I was first in it.
I
But
use
I've
the
got them
Cash App.
sitting there, so I might as well just leave them sitting there.
The Cash App has a built-in stock thing on it actually, which is really nice. It has Bitcoin and stock. So, but it didn't have GameStop, which I'm wondering if it's because of they took it down off of markets like that for cheap people, free people. But I gotta say, there's something I wanted to ask Kevin. Oh, Jason.
Yep.
Kevin is now an investor into Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah,
Which company?
I got Mint Mobile. I got Mint Mobile, not an investor.
Oh,
He invested in it because it's a fairly new program.
Yeah, he.
no, I was telling Dennis that because we were looking on putting him on my Google Fi, and I'm like, unless I change my my plan, it almost doubles my bill to put him on there. So we're looking at the other ones, and we found Mint Mobile, and I'm like, yeah, you can just you can
for
invest
$10
in Ryan
more.
Reynolds. I told him you can invest in Ryan Reynolds making Deadpool 3.
Did Andrew tell you what Deadpool 3 was supposed to be?
No.
Oh, I saw that.
Should
Yeah.
I tell you?
Yes.
Apparently, according to Ryan Reynolds himself, Dennis doesn't think it's true.
No,
but
I
it
saw
was
the tweet.
You can't trust anything that comes out of Ryan's mouth when it comes to spoilers. It's like, we're totally gonna do this.
Do
Well,
you?
it's not a
No.
spoiler. It's a what if. Like it was like what could have happened.
I think yeah. I
Like,
think it was
I don't
one of
even
the
think it was
ideas.
like a guarantee. It was just like
No, it
it
was
was
a
an idea put out there.
it was a tweet he made that said that Deadpool 3 original script was going to be him and Wolverine taking a road trip, very much like an older 90s movie style. And he said, this is 100% true. We even had half the script written already. And then he goes, but this was pre-Disney buying Fox. So it's guaranteed. I saw the tweet finally, and I was like, oh, well, that's what Andrew was talking about. I guess I had to believe him now.
It still
But-
doesn't mean it. This is Ryan damn Reynolds. You can't trust that man
If anything,
as much as we love him.
if anything, I would love to see that as like an animated thing, like a short or something.
That'd be cool.
I just want to see it be the first like 10 minutes of the movie as the ultimate troll. Like he announces it, and then it starts off like that's actually what's going on, and then Deadpool wakes up from the dream.
Or
I-
end credits.
I think Hugh Jackman can lend 10 minutes of his time.
He has all the time. He just owns a coffee shop now. He's doing Broadway
love
here
their-
and there.
I love their interactions, Reynolds and Jackman, as they go back and forth with the commercials and stuff.
Oh yeah.
When they did the joint commercial for Aviation Gin and what's Jackman's coffee name?
Laughing Man coffee.
Yeah, and Laughing Man Coffee. And Reynolds actually makes this really heartfelt commercial about the coffee, and then Jackman's just like, "Oh well, we can't seem to find the footage for my commercial." It's like, just roll it, and he was just completely trashing Reynolds.
He was
the whole
literally
time.
pouring he literally was pouring it into a trash can and was like, that's what I think about your stuff. And then starts putting his feet on the table going, yeah, I have no respect for this. And then it cuts back to them and Ryan Reynolds is like,
What was that?
he goes, Ryan, it was just a joke. He goes, I spent all this money. I flew to where they get your coffee beans to film an
I
ad
thought-
for you.
I didn't think you were actually to make an ad. I thought we were gonna like troll each other.
And then Jackman's like, so is the truce off? Yeah.
Yeah, the two, which is one of the things that's like everybody wants to see Deadpool Wolverine, and it makes it even better when the two of them, who are absolute defining actors for their characters, do that in real life.
Wolverpool.
Like,
Ryan Jackman.
Wolverpool.
Wolfpool,
Ryan Jackman.
Wolfpool.
That's
Dude,
if they
the
got
wind
married.
is so strong.
Huh?
Hold on. I blew open my window.
It
Are
blew
you-
open your window, or it blew open the thing that's covering where your window used to be?
My
No, it blew
brain,
open the window.
my brain, for some reason, when you said the wind was so strong, my brain made you get slapped in the face with a stop sign.
Thanks. You know, we have a broken one in my work. It was probably that one.
I got hit in the head by a flying pink flamingo once. A flying like plastic flamingo.
Were you just walking down the street or something?
No, it was the middle of a hurricane.
No wonder
I went-
Delamain's little robot wanted to destroy them all.
I went outside right around the time of the eye, and I don't remember like if I went out before the winds died all the way, or if I went out after they started picking back up, and I was getting ready to go back in. But I just remember I was walking back from the sidewalk and just by a pink flamingo.
My only cool Eye of the Storm story is like, I think it was Wilma. We went to walk my dog and I saw an umbrella hanging out on my neighbor's house. I picked up the umbrella and opened it and I started levitating a little bit.
Just-
And like,
I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
hit by,
I can imagine you just yelling that now.
yeah, but this was before that, so I never thought about that. It'd be
Can we
very
put you in
different.
front of a green screen with you holding the umbrella up like that and make a skit.
You want me to do it? We'll do it. We need to get a green screen.
I actually want to make that a skit now.
We'll get a
like-
green screen.
Okay, I'll need 8 very large fans.
What were you saying, Kevin?
I've been hit by shopping carts during super strong winds.
I've been hit by shopping carts regardless of wind.
Yeah, but like well, no,
Measure is the wind.
I was pushing like a line of
I am
carts
a
or
leaf
whatever,
on the wind.
and all of a sudden behind me, like I didn't even hear it because the wind was that strong. It just hits me in the back, and I'm just like, it hurt. Like
You're like, my
back.
leg.
No, it
Yeah,
hit me in the back.
Dennis, you're dressed like Wash.
Yeah, and I got the hair of All Might with these little spikes right here that don't want to go away.
Can you best All Might impression? You gotta make the face too.
No, because I just recently came across the freaking behind the scenes where they did bloopers of My Hero Academia, and it's legit. It's like the older Disney stuff where they would animate the bloopers still after the voice actor messed up. So there was one where it was like All Might going, Damien.
I don't know
Here,
what you're talking
I
about.
got you, Kevin. What's the face? It's much like. I couldn't see that. What did that look like?
Stupid.
You'll see when you edit.
Plus Ultra. Oh wait, no way. I got it. United States of Me's. It sounds like the dude from. Sounds like Bonesaw from Spider-Man 1. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
You mean Macho Man Randy Savage?
Got me a.
Let's do that. That's who it was. I'm sad he's gone.
Yeah, me too. I'm sad Tobey Maguire isn't in his own solo Spider-Man movies anymore.
Okay, for a second there, you said so. It was I'm sad he's gone, and then you just said I'm sorry Tobey Maguire isn't, which just makes it sound like you're sad that Tobey Maguire isn't dead. Which
So I
You
saw someone talking about Tobey Maguire. Actually, sorry, it was Sam Raimi.
Raimi, Sam Raimi.
He was talking about the fact that Sony actually is the reason Spider-Man 3 was the way it was. Was he didn't want Venom to be in the movie. He wanted it to be the start of Sinister Six, so it's going to be Vulture and Sandman, and a different story for Sandman. And Sony's like, well, here's a bigger budget, do something different. And he's like, okay. And Black Suit Spider-Man was supposed to be a thing, but very different than what they did. And he's like, honestly, he goes, honestly, this is something I want to tell any creator, any movie person, is do your story, change up some things here and there, but never compromise. Or never change, but compromise, is what he said.
Yeah.
So always
Like,
compromise, but
just
don't.
Don't just let them walk in and go, we like your story, but we want to change just, everything about it.
Yeah. I view Activision kind of as the gaming version of Sony sometimes. If you think about it, where they're all about the money and less about the fans. Or EA, actually. Sorry, take it back. EA.
Yeah.
Activision
Yeah,
actually
EA.
cares. Never mind. EA.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I'm like,
I don't know why I said Activision. I thought of Destiny 1 for a second.
Activision doesn't really care either.
Yeah, but
Why
they
is
made.
but
What?
EA is the really bad ones. Like EA.
This
just,
bothers me.
Okay.
he's just in his own world playing with chocolate.
I don't know if you can see this. This bothers me.
Looks like a weird. Those look like Minecraft stone bricks.
Like why
is that?
why not? It's a
Also,
peppermint Hershey bar.
Why'd you buy peppermint? That sounds gross.
My dad bought it. Why is it?
Why is your
Why-
dad buying
why
I'm
you
is
eating
it
this
in-
now.
Did they just mess up? Or is
I
there-
don't. No, it's perfect on all
That's
sides.
definitely not a mess up.
No.
I mean, it's a pattern. It's probably their new pattern.
No, just go back to simple.
Mm.
Andrew, there's an easy way around this. Break off the one end and then just turn it in your hands and boom. It's still messed up. Never mind.
Yeah, there's still 3 on the side. Wait, I just realized they don't. Wait a minute.
United States of Space.
Puzzle.
Yeah, you figured out what I was trying to tell you.
Also, when I wanted you to do All Might, I wanted
Hey.
dubbed, not Japanese, but that worked too.
Well, okay.
They cheat you out of 3 pieces.
Hold on.
That's not fair.
What is he doing?
I am here. Okay.
Oh my.
Oh no, should I be frightened? I feel like we should be frightened.
From
He's
the
trying-
face he's making right now, absolutely.
He's
Oh,
trying
you should have
to
seen
be
it
all
earlier.
serious.
That face snapped me out of the confusion from the candy
gotta-
bar.
There's a little. You gotta do a smile. You gotta like have an actual smile, teeth showing, not like.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
realize
but
how
this
racist
just
that
went
face-
so in different directions. Just stop. Just stop.
It's not working. I don't think it's
Just stop.
possible.
I think
Okay.
We might be offending people right here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
He
that
just makes a
isn't where it
face.
That
does.
isn't where it went. That isn't where it went at first. But then, as we all started mimicking the face and making it worse, that's where it ended up.
Well, from what I saw, all it was when we wear those lady leggings and someone pulls the top up.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do the face. All right, ready?
Okay. Yep. Waiting.
There.
Wait, hold on. Let me put my glasses. Okay, go ahead.
All right, finger edit All Might's face in there for me, please.
Okay, got you.
All right.
That's like spot
Dude,
on.
that is like now. Okay, now do the voice. Just stay quiet.
Good lord, dude. That's okay.
Have you ever thought about voice acting?
Dude, I don't know. I would just get too nervous the moment I get there.
All right, now do the sub version. What about
Dude, that's
Spanish?
sick.
I don't know. I'm not really good at Spanish. Let me look it up.
It just puts in some like random sentence in Spanish.
Just someone going, "Hola, hola, niños."
It's just Dora the Explorer.
We went in a complete different direction here.
Hola, niños. And it's just like the horror music in the background. That just say, "Hola, niños." What's niños, by the way? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know Spanish.
I believe it's 9, but it could be something else.
No, it's not 9.
It sounds like something else. Yeah, I took a year of Spanish and forgot it all.
Hi, kids. That's what Hola, niños stands for.
Oh yeah,
said-
it's high.
You said hi, kids, and all I thought was Eminem. Do you like violence?
Where did Jason go? Did he fall on the floor? His camera's getting moved. I'm
Yeah,
confuzzled.
Niños his children.
Yes.
Hold on, children.
Wait, Jason, your bed's falling on your TV.
Jason, it's going to collapse.
We don't need that kind of thing happening here. Oh, hey, buddy.
But it's content.
Jason just pops up.
Stop being such a niño.
Hola, niños.
Why?
We
Imagine-
need to, like, we
Imagine
need to go to a
Dora.
different topic.
Imagine Dora
What are we
doing
topic?
the Pennywise dance. Like it'd be like this, right? Ow.
Did you just? What kind of coffee did you have today? Oh.
Oh.
I didn't realize my screen got turned all the way over to my mess.
Dude, I really want Wendy's.
I think this is part of the podcast where we laugh at everything now.
That was stupid. I look like Ace Ventura when I got back. What the hell?
That's the name I was thinking of. I was trying to figure out who you thought, like who you reminded me of.
Hi.
That's who.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Oh, I need to breathe for a minute.
Yeah, that dance takes. I don't know how that dude did that with the clown costume. He's also
It's the
skinny.
WandaVision, right?
With the big old rubber
Can't
boots.
talk about it
Yeah, because somebody doesn't watch anything.
because you haven't given Kevin your Disney Plus login yet.
Can't believe the
Actually, apparently Ashley has Disney Plus. I didn't know this.
What Wanda?
Ashley.
Is that his fiance?
Ashley.
She's just been hoarding.
Oh, she can't hear me. That's a good point.
No, she has it. She's playing
Bless
You
you.
need to get that login. You need to watch WandaVision so we can talk about it.
Also, you
Mandalorian.
guys should like, comment, subscribe. That's
What?
just the way he said. You need to get that login. I'm like, you also need to like, comment.
Don't forget to hit that bell.
Hit that.
You still
bell.
have that too, Dennis?
Yeah, I haven't read it yet.
Well,
What
I
is
read
this?
mine.
What?
Yeah,
Yaz, our friend Yaz, when we went to Friday Hangout a couple weeks ago, gave us a piece of wood painted with some kind of Bible verse on it. I haven't read it
Mine's-
yet.
Mine
Mine's-
pretty much says, "Don't worry about tomorrow."
Mine's Habakkuk. Habakkuk 3:17
Habakkuk.
through 19. You just hear the keyboard.
You said 3?
17 through 19. Yeah. I don't know why I picked this up. You gotta read it? Might as well. Cool. Good talk.
Give me a minute.
Just
17
have
through
him
19, right?
Yes, sir.
Though the fig tree does not bud, and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields produce no food, though there are no sheep in the pen, and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God my Savior. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights. So this is a song. Prayers.
Leaves from the
Oh no,
vine,
okay. It's
falling so slow.
Oh, I'll start singing that.
I guess a limerick would be what it would be.
Jason,
Yeah.
when the first words you said were leaves from or something from the vine, my brain was like leaves from the vine,
Fine.
falling so
Falling
slow.
so slow. like tiny fragile shells.
Secret
Secret tunnel.
Secret
Secret
tunnel through the mountain. Secret,
Secret.
secret tunnel. This podcast has just been messing around with the redirected boys and maybe and Ashley.
What face was that?
All right.
You know what that face was? The 90s. That face was the.
So I didn't know Critical Role.
You have my attention.
I didn't know they had
Cool.
an animated intro.
Oh yeah, dude, it's awesome.
It popped up on my YouTube the other day, and I was watching it. I was like, oh, I watched like 10 seconds of this. I saw the animated thing.
I never saw the animated intro. I saw their original intro.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Also-
the song is really.
I don't know if it's Critical Role. There's a person named Liam something.
Neeson?
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember his last name.
He's a voice actor as well.
Yeah.
Neeson.
He played he was in a show I just watched, the Fate series actually. He was in the second show. Fate Ultimate Unlimited Blade Works, whatever. And I was like, oh, this voice sounds familiar. I looked him up. I'm like, wait a second. He said he's from Critical Role. What? That was yeah. I haven't been able to watch any more of the show, by the way. After that season, I was like, this show's stupid.
Which show?
Fate. The one I was super excited to tell you about a couple weeks ago.
Hey, can we go back to the stocks, by the way?
Why? What's happening with the stocks now?
Apparently, there's 2 movies in a series about GameStop stock surge that are in the works.
Wow.
Already?
We are living through like historical events right now, which is kind of nutty though.
Yeah.
I just tried to look. I just tried to get back on Google to go back to the articles that it was on, and I literally, without even thinking, like I thought I typed it in right. I typed in stonks.
Nice.
I spent
Hey,
too much
Is
time.
anyone here a technical animation director, a game designer, or a senior software engineer?
Yes.
Wait, what'd you say now?
Give me
No,
a
that's
week
a
and
lot.
I can be all of those.
Well, I mean,
343 is hiring people.
learning coding and whatnot, Skillshare,
Not sponsored, but sponsor us.
sponsor us. Glad to. That thing has been amazing so far.
We'll fix Infinite for you.
I learned that. They're releasing videos apparently for each season now for Halo Master Chief Collection, which is kind of cool.
What? Really?
They did their first video about it was just talking about the new season pass that just came, or not pass, but the seasonal reward thing that just came out. And they were talking about it and just talking about like new features they added to the game with the Anvil season and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. I'm like, definitely they don't have a cool office like Bungie's though. Bungie had the coolest office back in the day. They still kind of do, but they used to have like a Master Chief shrine.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
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 So
I
there's a
hear
new
that.
game for us to play.
Oh boy.
I've just discovered it, and I really want to play it now.
What's it called?
We're listening.
It just got announced like half an hour ago. It's called The
Tell
Day Before.
us!
I'm working on it. It's called The Day Before. It is pretty much Last of Us meets Division. It's an MMO.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's
I want
this-
to play it.
What's this game you texted me today that we're going to be playing on specific date?
It Takes Two.
Oh,
They announced the release date finally.
great. So it's
Yeah,
going to take
when
4.
is-
That's going to be a fun one to
What
edit.
did you say,
'cause
when does that come out?
March 26th.
Gotcha.
That one's like editing 2 videos, but 1. I think if we do it the idea we talked about where it was going to be him and I film and you guys film, and then it's still the same video. Because I already got to cut back and forth our perspectives, depending on how the game plays. It might be that it's like one screen, which will make it easier, but if it's like multi-perspectives like what we always do, it'd be doing that and then editing, going, okay, this part's funnier on their side, so switching to you guys' audios and everything, or if something's funny on our end, our stuff, like it's gonna be a lot more cutting and stuff. It's gonna be cool though. I don't think I've seen anything like that though. So if we can make it work, we can make it work. We made a Phasmo and Among Us work before other companies, so we got this. Oh, speaking of which, apparently, Ryan Haywood, we've talked about him a while ago, he decided that he would be going back on Twitch. And so now a bunch of people, especially from the Rooster Teeth community, are trying to get him banned on Twitch. And I'm like, apparently his psychiatrist, he went to like 3 different psychiatrists, and they're like, no, you should go back on a platform or something. Go back to some kind of social media platform, because he took everything down once he left Rooster Teeth. And he decided, oh, I'll try Twitch again, blah, blah, blah. And like everyone is just mad.
Wait. You know what I haven't heard about in a while?
What?
Keep talking.
I don't. Okay. But yeah, no, there was another guy. He works for Rooster Teeth named Alfredo, and he's like a pro. He used to be a pro, or he still is for like Rainbow Six and stuff, and CS:GO, I think. But he finally talked about it, and like they don't really talk about Ryan. They're not allowed to talk about his name and stuff. Like they're obligated to some degree to not really talk about the situation. But his wife also is a streamer named Jackie, and she posted something on Twitter about the situation because she doesn't work for Rooster Teeth, and I guess everyone was like cussing her out, saying "F you this, F you that," and then turning around going, "But we effing love your husband Alfredo. Keep up the good work, Alfredo." And Alfredo's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna block all y'all, because if you can't talk to the missus like you would talk to me, then there's no talking to me." And he goes, and then at the last second he goes, I'm just gonna say it out loud. He goes, a lot of you Achievement Hunter fans probably won't like me because I say it how it is. But he goes, the some of you that are like defending Ryan Haywood and this and that need to just not. Y'all need to just go back into the hole that he crawled out of for a second. Like, dang, Alfredo's mad. I didn't like Alfredo that much. Like, he's funny. He's there. Like, I respect him a lot more now. I like him a lot more. Still not as funny as Jeremy, but yeah. And then Mini Lad, we never talked about his apology video, but he made an apology video that
it was a little lackluster, to be honest.
Yeah. Andrew, you okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting to hear what Jason has to say.
Jason.
He gave us the finger dice.
Can't give me myself. I'm already here.
You want a couple more? I've got plenty.
I have 10 fingers.
I gotta hand it to you. I only have 10 too.
No, you're pretty handy at those puns.
Maybe one day I'll be a papaya.
Papaya hands. That was really bad. That was a stretch.
No.
It sounds like you're trying. It's like when you tell someone to catch these hands, like papaya hands.
Finger what you eating there. Is that a cookie?
Yeah, what kind of cookie is that?
Yeah, is that oatmeal raisin?
Well, it looks like s'mores.
It looks like oatmeal raisin.
Well, it looks like it has the white in it, which is like a marshmallow.
I don't know what that white is. This is just a chocolate chip.
Macadamia?
Mold?
Is that mold? I guess some penicillin in your life would be good.
Just eats it.
No longer a problem.
It might be white chocolate.
Oh, how disappointing.
What?
So there was this big thing going around TikTok. Who knows who that vegan teacher is? Yeah. She's a terrible, angry woman. I saw your hand go up, Kevin.
But people who don't watch TikTok don't know.
I don't watch.
Well, she's She's a terrible lady, and she's everything that's wrong with the vegan community. Even the vegans hate her. Like she's just terrible, hateful bully of a person who has way too many false accounts to try and keep on the app because people keep trying to get her kicked off. There's one lady. Apparently, that vegan teacher is Canadian, and
Window open again.
Canada, huh?
Window.
And Canada has different laws. So there was one lady that was like gathering all of this stuff about what she was doing online and presenting it with the to the Canadian government and to a bunch of news sources and everything, trying to get that vegan teacher arrested. And when you started talking about like the issues with the other people, I'm like, whatever happened to that? So I started looking into it, and unfortunately, she is not in jail. But
Yeah, I mean, she's. I mean, the only thing I really could say that would be a problem for her is when she was talking about the person that said her friend killed herself or whatever, and she was like saying like, "I'm so sorry that your friend killed themselves," and then made a comment that was like kind of like suggesting suicide and stuff like that. I was like, ooh.
yeah, she's not a good or mentally stable person.
My favorite one is when she has a shirt that like if you want to
One of the original ones, one of the ones that launched off the whole issue.
you want to go to heaven, you got to be vegan because God hates the rest or something like that.
Yeah, she tells people that they're going to hell for not being.
And I
vegan.
love Ethan, who's like, he's like, dude, you know Ethan Trace. He's like, dude, he's like, I studied the stuff back in school days. I was like a little bit like a youth leader, but dude, he goes, I haven't pulled my Bible out in years, and he's like, I pulled it out and.
He did do the Mushu voice too.
He's like, I pulled it out and realized that she was wrong. That's a voice I need to actually learn how to do more. I didn't realize I could do that.
It's a whole
Makes
big
the
issue.
crystal
It needs work, but it's pretty close.
I never tried.
It's
But no,
comparatively close.
he's like, dude, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, woman.
This woman is well, okay. She's most recently gone after Gordon Ramsay.
I saw that, and I'm like, Gordon's
It's
going to
never a good idea.
I think I've seen this because didn't he like respond with him just eating a steak or something?
Yeah, he duetted it. Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
He did.
That's exactly the kind of thing that Ramsay would do.
My favorite thing was she made an account called that our vegan nurse or something like that, and she was literally talking about how that vegan teacher was such a horrible lady and stuff like that. And she was like, but don't worry. She goes, I'm vegan as well, but I'm nothing like her. And it's the same chick.
She did nothing to disguise herself. She put on a little paper nurse hat and like some fake scrubs.
Yeah, she's the biggest idiot.
Like cartoon style nurse. And she's not a particularly good looking woman.
Well, she's also like 60.
She ain't outright ugly, but she ain't a good looking woman.
She ain't my 60-year-old girlfriend Suki.
So she's like crazy type of thing, right?
Yeah, she is.
The timing of that couldn't have been better.
I know, right?
She was laughing at me. Kevin, Ashley's
What?
mean.
Bring her on the podcast too.
I'd love to have her
We
like
should.
more.
She could be the next guest.
We haven't had a guest yet.
We haven't had a guest. Well,
We're supposed to have Maktar.
You guys had guests.
I wanted to have
way
one
back.
a month.
Yeah, just got to reach out to people.
We don't know enough people to have one guest.
Well,
I
we
will
do,
tell
though.
you guys this, and I know like I don't know if I want to say this on the podcast. So Nerion, the guy that joined our Discord from the Outlast videos, they're doing Among Us like every so often. They play with each other, and I was going to join this week, but complications with schedule on my part. So if you guys ever see a post in that chat, play with them. Let's start mingling with other people, other YouTubers, other people
In
smaller.
which chat?
Their Maktar chat.
I don't know.
You okay?
I don't know that Jason was invited to that one.
The cookie
No,
didn't sit
I
well because Jason wasn't here at the time, but I'm sure we.
I wasn't even invited. I went to their channel and saw the link, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll join it.
Yeah, no, they're pretty cool guys. Apparently, the whole Maktar thing has to do with what is it, Battlescar Galactica? What is it?
So,
No, I don't know.
Battle Scar Galactica.
Hold on, they're called the Maktar.
Max Galactica.
Battle Scar Galactica.
I don't know. Anyways, they're really nice people.
It's
Like,
okay. I've been watching Stargate recently.
that's what it is, I think.
I'm a fan of Star Wars.
Narion comments on our videos a lot. Like when we finished the Outlast series, every video he was like, another good one in the record, boys. And like the last one, he goes, great, now you're ready for any horror game. And we did the medium okay for kids this week, and he was like, wow. He goes, this game I heard is incredible, and this and that. And like I'm just like, oh, we have a little fan. We have a little fan.
I don't know. I know Kevin downloaded it too. I don't know if you played it yet though.
Just want to look down and pat him on the head.
Even though he's
Play it,
like
Kevin?
older.
Thank you.
No, I haven't yet.
No, but it's like the feeling of having a fan. You just want to
Yeah.
look down and just pat
Well,
them on the head.
that's
Like,
one of the things we got to do tonight. I don't know if we're gonna get to it. So if we don't get to it, we'll do it tomorrow. The three of us, unless Kevin's available tomorrow.
It would have to be tomorrow.
But
night.
we're hoping to get to it today. Where we're
tomorrow
gonna
morning.
we're gonna do the medium.
I'm not waking up.
We're gonna do the medium watch through on the new channel, Redirect Plus. It's gonna be one of the newer games we do because that channel needs to grow as well, and it's not okay for kids, so it's not going on this channel. I made a comment during the. I gotta show you, Jason. So when you do, you want to do spell break okay for kids still, right?
Yeah.
The formula, I changed the formula up for myself at least, so you can do whatever you want, and just tell me what specific edits you want. Because I made this one a little goofier and a little dumber, and
He
I
also
liked it.
changed because he hasn't played the game.
I also haven't played the game, so I was like, I went off of whatever Xbox's website said for the game.
No, we shouldn't be doing that though.
Eventually, we're gonna have to.
For us to actually.
Well, I knew it wasn't okay. It was a rated M title, so instantly it's not okay for kids. I just was
Yeah, look,
talking about the
we
game and the
still gotta
gameplay.
We still got to give him.
I gave him some details because I've actually played it so far. But I know he's gonna play it too, so I don't want to give spoilers though. That's the thing.
I know. So at some point, we're not going to be able to play games. Like we're going to have to do research and actually be what is that? What is Alana Pierce? What did she call herself?
Why are we going to reach a
Reporters?
point where we can't put 20 minutes into the game just to see?
Because the game won't be out yet, but we're going to probably have a demand for the videos before the game comes out.
Do the video twice. Do the presumed safe for kids and the actual safe for kids.
Well, if you do the right research, there's no point of doing it twice.
It's kind of like what IGN does. They
Yeah.
release like multiple previews, like some
So
before,
if you-
and they
if
release
you-
an actual review afterwards.
If you research something, you can already tell from what research you've done if it's not okay for kids. If it's
To
rated
a-
E, it's okay for kids. That's the easiest thing.
To a certain degree. I mean, look at like Jack and Dexter.
Yeah.
Like they're technically kids games, but they're really not kids games.
Yeah, and the rating usually tells you if it's a
That kind of thing.
suggestive theme
Well,
and stuff like that.
No, but that's the thing. Like the whole point for us was to give them the information that they weren't getting from the quick news sources or from looking at the back of the video case. It was to give them the actual information and more importantly, the Christian perspective is why this could be dangerous or why this could be suggestive or why this could be any number of things that we know people look out for because of their own personal wants and beliefs and
Yeah.
concerns. So, I mean, we're not necessarily just we're not regurgitating information. I thought the whole point was for us to give an assessment from a certain perspective,
That's what I did.
or a certain set of perspectives.
That's what it still was done like that. I've seen gameplay I've edited for Andrew. I could tell what it was. I've edited over an hour of his
Well,
footage.
you do have the gameplay too.
Yeah, I don't have to play a game to know if it's okay for kids or not. I've seen the game. I've seen how it plays. I've seen what it's about. I mean, like his Spider-Man video, he did. The only reason I was able to edit that one the way I did was because I've already watched 2 hours of gameplay from it. Was because I already did that research in a way, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like some games you had to play, but sometimes like you can, if you do it right, you can still learn. And
Well,
like,
I think one of us should always put like 15, 20 minutes at least. It's somewhere between 15
Probably.
minutes and an
Mhm.
hour into a game to
Yeah.
before we do one of those reviews. And then whoever's actually doing the review, if they're not the one playing, gets footage of the game from whoever is playing.
yeah, which is
Probably
what
end up
happened.
being me.
I told Andrew, I was like, hey, I took your footage. But I only took the
My
cutscenes.
Beat Saber footage, huh?
Yeah, we finally did the
That's
beat
not-
save.
I saw that go up. Rockin' and
Did you see all the? Oh, you didn't see the comments I've been posting as redirected on Andrew's channel, have you?
Every single Beat Saber video. Well,
Every
not
video until we
video.
released our video. I said, hey, can I steal your footage? Hey, can I steal your content? Hey, do you mind if we upload some stuff from you? Hey, do you mind if we start releasing some of your Beat Saber stuff? Because he already pre-recorded a bunch of stuff for us. I just hadn't had time to edit yet. And we finally uploaded it yesterday, and I was like, well, Andrew finally broke in and gave us his footage. So you're never gonna get a comment again.
There was so much convincing. No, you just keep up with the condiments. Hey man, can we possibly use some more of those?
Keep up with condiments. Man, do we really need to catch up with them?
All I gotta say is I must have.
Andrew, disappointed in you.
I'll see you guys later.
You just look so disappointed.
It's okay, Andrew. We still relish your company.
Don't give
Ah.
him hope.
That was a bad joke, may I presume?
What?
That was a difficult one. I was going for mayo, but
Mayo.
may I presume? I was trying to make it sound like an I. It didn't work.
Hang on.
I thought you were crying at the
Y'all
burning.
are
Man.
stupid.
I was.
I was crying at yesterday. Or what happened?
I was literally just looking at.
What happened yesterday that we were crying? Oh, it was that I'm a be pop.
I'm a be.
Look up, look down.
Sir Demetrius, the Destiny guy I like to watch, the funny moment one. He did that, like an actual scene of that. His Titan was like super thick, and so they were talking about it.
But...
And so he had a part where like all the brothers gather around, looking up and down, always looking at my like that part. And literally he had his character turn around, two guys get on a box at exactly the same time and look up and down, and I just lost it. I started crying because they did it. He had like the music going in the background. And I was like, I'm showing Andrew this later. I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've ever watched.
Looking at me up and down.
Yeah, I'm like, because they did a skit in Destiny. I'm just like, this is the funniest
show
thing
them
I've ever
Dennis,
seen.
or
I only showed you.
We'll look at it later.
you gotta show them.
You're special.
We're not.
I just thought of NF.
I just thought of NF.
NF's having a baby.
Yeah, NF's pregnant. I mean, his wife's pregnant.
I don't know.
Wow, I didn't realize it worked like that.
I mean, technically, when your wife gets pregnant, you do say you're pregnant.
Andrew went.
So.
Yeah, they're always like, we're pregnant. We're pregnant? No. No.
No, when my wife gets pregnant, I'm gonna get a food baby for her, or for myself, just to walk around and be like, yeah, babe, we're pregnant. I gotta talk to you guys about something after the podcast, by the way.
I think we should wrap up because we got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But
Yeah.
Christmas is over.
Next week.
See, Andrew isn't the only one.
Andrew and I hang around way too much.
The reaction is just because you're mid sentence. It's like, yep, no, that's fine, Andrew.
It was like the up and down, huh?
My brothers gather around looking at him up and down.
Well, I love that it's kept going, but I don't think any of you realized what happened. When you started saying up and down, I continued to look down and then up, and now you're doing the same thing instead of looking up and then down. You both started doing it the right way round until I started doing it the other way, and now
I don't look at you. I look at Kevin the entire podcast.
I'm so interactive and moving and whatnot.
How's the chickens doing?
I look in the corners.
Chickens are fine.
All I know is at the start I saw Andrew do this
Nothing
until
bad
I
happened.
did this, and now he's doing it that way.
Oh, that's what it was. I have something I got to show you guys afterwards.
Which will be now.
No, so I edited a video today for my client, or whenever this comes out. I edited a video for the client usually, and lately he's been doing the every state channel more and more rather than the hip hop content channel because he's trying to grow that one. And his voice actor has been a little more funny lately. Like there's a there's a part where he says like try to say this word 5 times fast, and so he like
This
I
word 5 times fast.
no, he starts to do it, and it's you can tell it's unscripted because
Okay,
I read the script as well. He starts to do it, and so I started like putting text on the screen because normally I don't do black screens except for the title screen. So I type out exactly the part of the word he stopped and put it up, and then like at the last minute he actually does it, and I got to show it to you because like I was laughing when I was editing it. I'm like, I really hope he's okay with this because this was funny in my mind. I'm like it's like the editor works with the voice actor to make it even better. Like so, but yeah, he already paid me, so he must have liked it.
Must have been doing something right. He's paid me already.
Yeah. Unlike the other video that he made me redo for $10 more. Anyways, yeah, we got a lot to do. Andrew's right. So we're gonna go celebrate Christmas, I guess. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hodor.
Hodor.
Closed door. Closed doors here, people. Closed doors.